I've stepped outside the church on the evening of Kathryn's studio recital. I've been blessed to hold her as a friend for a few years now, and I know that this is going to be listened to and viewed by people who really need to get a sense of who Kathryn is. To me, Kathryn is an inspiration, not just to her students, but to her peers. She is a consummate professional. She is an amazing performer, an artist, and she lives in an area of the state that has a lacking of opportunities for students and the community alike. Clayton has an opera house, and Kathryn has done an opera in that community. She has performed a concert focused on the St. Lawrence River right outside the doors of the opera house. She pulls people together from all kinds of places. She's held her head high and fought with much difficulty through the lack of perspective of others in the community, people that she's had to really win over, people she's had to work around. And she does it with such grace and poise and commitment. She is absolutely committed to the students in her district, pulls in artists to accompany. I play the piano fairly decently, and I would follow Kathryn Ingerson any place to play for her. To listen to her work with kids and warm up the choir. Such a depth of understanding of the instrument itself, and a true treasure in her ability to get students to respond. She has a legacy. People who have come to her for lessons in their high school years and gone on to sing professionally in operas through their college years, performance degrees. I don't hold a candle to the lady. Does she make a difference? Yes, every day, because she cares about what she does. She holds a very high standard of expectation and ability up for others to see, and works to attain and maintain that. We don't all aspire to that. I think she's a standout because she's not only involved in her school district, she's dedicated to her church job. She has choirs, she works after school, she performs with peers, drags the community into things. I really respect this lady. And I don't want to say really again, I respect this lady. It is a true honor to work with her, and I would like you to seriously give her candidacy consideration. I don't think that enough understanding is given to folks in culturally saturated areas to realize how hard it is to work when you're the only music teacher in a district, or one of three, and there's 1,500 kids in that district, and you're trying to make a difference every day, and you're competing against other areas of the curriculum and trying to educate at the same time you're trying to inspire. So I would like to offer my 2 cents and say that Kathryn Ingerson deserves the highest recognition you could possibly give her. My name's Helen Timmerman. I'm a pianist and a music educator, working also in Jefferson County, and with the privilege of having Kathryn Ingerson as both a friend and a colleague. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Hunkins, and I am the New York State School of Music Zone 5 representative and a 25-year music educator. It is my honor and distinct pleasure to record my testimonial on behalf of Mrs. Kathryn Ingerson. I have known Kathryn for over 20 years as a friend, colleague, and music educator. Kathryn has continually created and expanded opportunities for all music students and community members. When Kathryn joined the music faculty 21 years ago, the students had not cast a musical, performed at New York State solo and small ensemble festivals and major organization festivals, or even participated in the bi-county area all-state festivals in over 10 years. Not only are they now regular yearly participants, they often lead the way, with students being accepted in conference all-state performing groups and many continuing on in music education to share their passion for music, in which Kathryn has instilled in them through a loving, supportive, knowledgeable, and immensely inclusive creative environment. Kathryn gathered local resources and lobbied with the school district to begin new curricular programs at Thousand Islands. This has led to guitar classes, piano labs, music theory classes, as well as the restoration of the school's musical theater program. Through fundraising efforts, she's established music education-based trips to take students from the small community to the larger urban communities where the arts flourish, so students can experience professional performances and landmarks in an enriching aesthetic form. Due to the vast distance away from the larger cities, these are often the only times some of these young aspiring musicians get to experience professional musical performances. Scholarships for graduate musicians in the district were almost non-existent. Through local resources and an immense amount of student and community performance-based fundraising, Kathryn has been able to create a yearly $2,000 scholarship for students entering continuing education in the arts. Students regularly perform selections and the anthems at school events, Relay for Life fundraisers, opera houses, Memorial Day, 9/11 and Veterans Day ceremonies, arts and education presentations, and even a local fall jazz festival. She has also created a summer community and student theater program where the students and musical community members can flourish together in a creative musical environment so the students can understand, experience, and view the arts as an integral part of forming strong community ties through the power of the arts. The power of these performance-based experiences through music cannot be understated. Kathryn is truly an incredibly talented and dedicated music educator. As a New York State Zone representative, I have the honor of hearing and performing groups at the yearly Major Organization Adjudication Festival. Her undying passion for students and the arts is evident in everyone and all that she comes in contact with. It has been her calling. She touches the lives of her students beyond words. She draws them in through her thoughtful, nurturing, compassionate, sincere, and loving nature. Once they are part of the family at Thousand Islands, it is evident that these young musicians' lives are changed forever, for the better, through the power of music. I cannot think of a more deserving candidate for this award. Thank you for your time and commitment in promoting and recognizing music educators nationwide. Together, we can shape the world.
Hi, my name's Alex Hazard, and I'm a television host here in the beautiful Thousand Islands region of New York. And last year, I interviewed Kathryn on my show when she was nominated for the Grammy the first time, and kind of got to know her very well in this half-hour segment where we talked about her commitment to her students, her commitment to music, and her commitment to the community. I think it's really easy sometimes to say those things, but it's another thing to really do them. And over the past year, I've gotten to know Kathryn more and more, and it's become very evident that she doesn't just talk the talk, she walks the walk. Her commitment to her students is shown not only through the countless hours she puts in during the school day with the students one-on-one, but also when she goes into every concert and everything. But the thing that I think makes her really special is not only does she have involvement with her students on a music level, she realizes the importance of that relationship beyond music. And so you can see Kathryn at a soccer game or at a chess match or whatever. She's always there supporting her students musically and non-musically. So she's kind of the whole package. Her commitment to the community is shown again and again with the same sort of thing. She is always the first one there, the last one to leave, and the one that always shows up, especially when it involves her students.